Hello, my YouTube friends and family. AMJ here, Andy Martinez Jr. How's everybody doing out there? Man, it's turning into fall. Leaves are changing. Weather is cooling almost. Not very much here in Southern California, but it is cooling a little bit. I want to thank you all for watching this video today, and I want to thank all of you that have been subscribing and leaving my comments. I appreciate that. I've been learning a lot from you guys, and I'm glad that I'm able to exchange dialogue with you in this YouTube, Instagram format. Today's video I'm putting together is five little tips, if you will, basic little things that I do on a regular basis daily that help improve and scale my business. And I jot them down, put them into my own words, and I'm here to share them with you. For those of you that aren't already, hit that subscribe button if you're on IGTV. It's in my IG bio. It's really helpful. Just go to YouTube, click subscribe, and follow me. And give me feedback, because I love feedback, even hateful feedback. I'm okay with that one too. All right, so let me go through my notes right here. So these are like just 5 little things that I find myself doing on a regular basis that really have a big impact on my business. So the number one thing that I've learned, because learning the hard way in sales is really the only way. You just got to do it. And I made a lot of mistakes, and I still make mistakes when it comes to my relationships with clients. I get excited, I care about people, but I got to remember that often, unless it's a referral or somebody that I know, I'm dealing with people that don't know me, and I got to chill out just a little bit and come to the understanding that my clients, the ones that are new, the ones that I've never worked with before, are probably coming in with their own ideas and their own beliefs on whatever it is. And my business is the real estate business. A lot of clients are already doing their research on, the other outlets, Zillow, Trulia. They're talking to their friends, and they're already bringing in their own ideas and beliefs before they even have a conversation with me. And the hardest thing to do is change somebody's mind. So the one thing I can tell you about people that are coming in with their beliefs, you're gonna have to be patient and roll with them, even if they're wrong. Just like you've learned hard lessons by making mistakes, you gotta let them go on their own path and learn by just getting them out there and letting them discover things for themselves. It's a lot easier to work with people, especially once they've had a little bit of taste of, hey, maybe my ideas aren't as on point as I thought they were. Wait and be patient, because eventually they will turn to you and say, AMJ, what do you think? That's when the door has been open. All right, my second tip, never, you always got to be closing, right? In our sales business, you have to be closing, and closing is an art. Always go into meetings, phone conversations, having an idea of how you're gonna close. It's an art. Again, it's one of these things where you just have to do it over and over again to get really good at. But I will tell you, every time you're on a conversation with anything to do with sales, you have to close the deal. You have to ask the questions. Now, a lot of times people are they go into these conversations, they're like, well, I'm just gonna give you some information. I just wanted to share this with you. And that's a really soft close. I feel like my personal strategy, again, starts with the one thing, listening. Really listen to what your clients are telling you and your potential customers are telling you, and pull a close together from the information that you're gathering. Soft closes for me in LA, in this market, it's too ferocious. You got to be a little bit more aggressive. And I find that a lot of times when I get like these, middle of the country sales calls from representatives, they're not used to dealing with, people that are bombarded with content on a regular basis, being sold to on a regular basis. And then, you just kind of deflect it, especially here in LA. You can't go anywhere without somebody trying to sell you something. So always have a closing strategy at the end of any type of closing opportunity you're having, whether it's on the phone or a face-to-face meeting. Sometimes you're in an elevator and you got this one opportunity that moment to pitch and to close. Don't be afraid to close. You're better off walking away, and don't ever walk away with a no, but you're better walking away with a try, an attempt, than kicking yourself in the ass in the parking lot later on saying, oh, I wish I would have done that. I don't like parking lot blues. My third tip, this is the most important part, and this is the one where I feel that most people fail, not taking the time to prospect. And some people say they take a day out of the week, they schedule some time, and they go out and they prospect. I am prospecting full-time 100% of the time. I don't care where I'm at, where I go, I am always prospecting. I'm always talking to people. I'm always adding people to my database. I'm always getting phone numbers. I'm not giving people my card. I am getting phone numbers. I'm getting email addresses. I am setting up appointments. I am getting it in there because, you know, people believe in, like, you know, they pass out the card, they're never gonna call you. They say they're gonna call you, they lose the card, they did their dry cleaning, especially when in the real estate business, there's nothing worse than saying, yeah, I put your card in my pocket, then my wife did the laundry and I lost your number, I couldn't remember your last name, my friend had an agent, and next thing you know that we closed on a $2 million deal, oops, you didn't get the deal because you didn't get the number. Always be prospecting. You can never, ever, ever have too many clients. You can never be overwhelmed with clients. If you're starting to feel like you have too many clients, hire staff. Always be scaling, and I say that all the time. Always be growing your business. What up? You gotta believe, dude. My number four tip. You gotta believe. You gotta believe in your product. You gotta believe in your service. You gotta believe in what you can offer. You gotta believe in yourself, why you're the best and why they can't go with anybody else. I tell people, I kick ass, period. I am the best in my market, the best in the state. I tell people I'm the best in the country. Now, I know that sounds a little bit arrogant and maybe that sounds a little cocky. And yeah, there's people that are doing way bigger deals than me right now. But in my mind and in my heart, I believe that I am way better than any of those guys. And when those opportunities continue to present themselves, I'm just gonna keep knocking them out of the park. I also want to just add to this, I believe in myself. I believe in myself enough to know that I do not know everything. I'm good with not knowing everything, and I don't buckle when somebody asks me a question that I don't have the answer to. Now, again, I don't respond with, I don't know, I'm not really sure. No, I always tell people, I'm gonna look into that for you. That's a great question. I need to know that. There's a way to respond to a question when you don't know the answer to something that lets the person know that you are going to come back at them with a confident and correct answer. Okay, if you look at people scared, like, oh, I don't know the answer to that, that doesn't breed a lot of confidence. People expect you not to know everything. Some people do. I like to feel that I know everything, but most of the time people are okay with people not knowing everything, especially if the response comes back with confidence and information. So don't be afraid to not know everything and be okay with moving forward with that. What was it? Yes, believe in yourself. You got to believe in yourself. All right? Believe in what you're doing, believe in your product, and get behind it, and for God's sake, show some enthusiasm. Hi. My name is Andy Martinez Jr. Thank you for watching this video. That sucks. Who wants that? I'm already asleep. All right, believe in yourself. And my final, number 5, my final tip. It's so stupid. Please, 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 be on time. Be on time. Be on time. As a matter of fact, I tend to show up at least 5 to 10 minutes early. Especially when I'm gonna meet a client for the first time. There's no worse impression than showing up late, especially if you're trying to move up a level. So if I'm gonna do a big deal and it's a bigger deal than any other deal, it always depends on, it shouldn't depend ever on who you're meeting. You should always be on time and respect people's time. I know things happen and things get in the way, but God, just make it a point to just be on time for anyone and everybody. Now, big deals, big appointments, I like to show up early and I like to prepare. I don't like to show up and be caught off guard because they've already arrived, seen things, they're doing their own diligence. Be early and don't be late. All right, show up on time. And plus, you know, it's kind of sexy when people show up on time. It shows them that they care, they're interested, and they took time to be there for you. And the one commodity we can never ever replace is our time. So punctuality is very, very attractive, especially to moi. All right, so in my comments, my videos, they tend to run up to about 15 minutes. We are at 10, 20. I'm gonna try to start keeping my videos around the 12-minute mark. That was a comment, a suggestion from one of my YouTubers. So I'm gonna heed that, and I'm grateful that for the suggestion, and I'm gonna shut it down. So here we are at 10 minutes and 40 seconds. Be sure to click the subscribe button. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you have any other ideas that you think you might want to add to this, I'm open to all kinds of suggestions. Anything that you think is going to help me make some more bread and butter, you share them with me right here. Send me a comment, send me a DM. Thank you for all the love and support. Somebody made a comment about my hair. I like that it's growing out. You know, the older you get, not always as thick. So just lucky to have a little bit of hair up here. Y'all have a blessed week. I'll put up a new video in the coming days. And look out for Rebecca and I are going to do our own little videos together. I'm going to try to put them up once a week and share with you guys. Thank you for all the love and support. Be sure to subscribe. Adios.